Lakers fans, the Lakers have earned their loyalty and their patience, even though the standards are sky high. Cowboys haven't done that. Cowboys haven't been really relevant in a big way in the playoffs in a quarter century. They haven't done that. The Patriots have bought and earned your loyalty and patience in New England. Let's see how this shakes out, right? The Dallas Cowboys haven't done that. They don't get a pass. They were 8-8 last year with Dak and Byron Jones and Robert Quinn in a division they should have run away with, and they missed the playoffs. No pass for the Dallas Cowboys.
I 100% agree with you, Max. And listen, no one on this staff gets a pass. Obviously, we know that there wasn't the offseason. The most catastrophic thing for this team is the offensive line. I know what Dak was doing, and Dak was good behind that offensive line. He was good when they were all healthy. He was good when they weren't. But losing those guys is the biggest impact, because at least with them, you could say, well, we'll hand the ball off. Now you got Zeke fumbling. Like, the same mistakes are being made week in and week out. And I'm strictly talking about the coaching staff. Diggs' eyes is still in the backfield, and people are running past him. They still have safeties that can't get over the top and stop people from catching touchdowns and going over the top. I didn't give Philly a pass when their whole team was hurt last year, and they beat the Cowboys to get in the playoffs. They don't deserve a pass, but if with this conversation, it goes, where do you lay the blame? The blame is in Jerry Jones's lap. It's in the lap of the people that are making personnel decisions. It's in the lap of the people that allowed Mike Nolan to get hired. It's all of that when you think about where this team is. They look unprepared. It doesn't matter if you have a third-string quarterback. You're not going to be as good as having your starting quarterback. But look prepared. Look like you have a plan of action to give yourself a chance. I just heard you guys talking about Joe Judge and how this team is continuing to improve. They don't have all of their weapons at disposal. Their best player is sitting on the sidelines with an ACL torn in Saquon. You look at Philly. They hadn't had their weapons offensively this year. It's a war of attrition in this league. You're going to lose games when you don't have the talent, let alone when you suffer injuries. I look at this Dallas Cowboys team, and you could justify saying, okay, this team can't be good or they won't have a chance to win because they have significant injuries and the most important player is injured and lost for the season. But being unprepared, still making the same type of mistakes and the same type of errors, still not being in the right gaps on defense when you can at least put a body there to try to get things stopped, I don't forgive that. That's football. Football is a part of being able to sustain at least some level of ability to perform even though you lose guys. That happens to every team. San Francisco 49ers been decimated. We've seen them win games and look like they had opportunities to be in games without Jimmy Garoppolo, without Kittle, without Bosa, without Solomon Thomas, their best two defensive linemen. Like, there is no excuse for what we're seeing from the Dallas Cowboys. If anybody deserves blame based in this idea that they get a pass, it's the people that have made personnel decisions. And then you switch to a defense where you don't even have the personnel to carry that defense out. We've been seeing it. I don't want to get too far into the weeds of X's and O's, but Rob Marinelli had a defensive unit and these guys to play upfield, attacking type football. They've totally changed the system. They don't have the guys to play in that system. And now you got a coach in Mike McCarthy and a coach in Mike Nolan that is sitting here telling us we're headed in the right direction. No, the hell you're not. You ain't headed in the right direction because you still making the same mistakes that you were even making when Dak was playing, with turnovers and offense looking real vanilla and not being able to figure out things that you needed to figure out defensively as the season went along. Man, this is a conversation that is not even worth talking about. No one deserves a pass in the Dallas Cowboys organization right now.
They had the best offensive line in football continuously for years, and they didn't do anything with it. Now the line is gone and things are harder. That's true. But they didn't do anything when the line was there. They get no pass.
Nothing.
The only issue that I have with your soliloquy or your diatribe, Marcus Spears, is the fact that you didn't agree with Max, you agreed with me because I'm the one that mentioned Rod Marinelli and Chris Richard. And number two, and more importantly, with me looking as fly as I look today and stuff, I think that it was just you hating and trying to take attention away from me. Pewter? You understand? And give it to Max. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, there comes a moment where you defer to a brother. I'm just saying, you got to defer to a brother. That's what you're supposed to do. You understand? That's all I'm trying to say. It's all right, though.
What color is the suit? I don't have enough money to know what color that suit is. I'm not going to disrespect it and just call it pink. What is the color? It's like a light lavender kind of color, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the ultraviolet spectrum somewhere.
You feel it real saucy today for some reason.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.